Test? Test? There we go. I think it's working now. I don't know why my mic wasn't working. I didn't think to check of that because I don't know why that would have not been working. I don't know. Anyway, let's continue Deus Ex Human Revolution today, as I was just saying before I realized that my mic wasn't working. And pick up from the end of our second visit to Detroit. So last time we found Isaiah Sandoval, who admitted that he did not disable their tracking devices, just changed the frequency on them. So we could theoretically track them down. We've come back to Seraph Industries to presumably do that, although Pritchard, the dumb fuck, is apparently not here. So I assume he's around somewhere. Is there anything? I don't know if I've looked around this spot since I got the punch through walls ability. Also, was this here before? Hello, hackable bullshit. Let's see what we got in here. Security rating 5. What the fuck? Alright, we got ourselves a big ol' whatever. Is this the Seraph Industries logo or something? Maybe. So we have a long way around that we can go, or we can take the shortcut that cuts through a level 5 with a high detection chance. Or I could just nuke it because I have 35 nukes. Might as well just do everything here, I guess. And then I guess we will actually go into this spot, because
Access granted.
I don't know, it didn't give me the black hat one. I don't know, I feel like there should be some advantage to hacking the whatever the fuck those are called, like the actual detection system, but it doesn't entirely seem like there is. This is a shotgun upgrade, which we do not have. I'm just gonna drop. No, I'll take it for now. What is that, ammo capacity? Okay, maybe we can. Nope. Guess not. What else have we got? Sniper rifle, revolver ammo, a stun gun, combat rifle ammo, stun gun darts, typhoon ammo. I like that there's just like a big old stash of ammo in like some little boiler room off to the side of the helipad here. Like, what the fuck is this? And I guess that's everything that's in here. All right, so let's work our way back up. Yeah, I guess I don't know what that logo was, or like what that shape. Maybe that was just nothing. Maybe it was just some random logo. I don't know. Perhaps we will never know.
If it was true that we were breeding a bunch of augmented soldiers and training them, what do they think stopping us from going home and throwing a bunch of rocks is gonna do?
Well, I guess they went to the US.
Two gals talking side by side, not looking at each other's eyes.
What's workers anyway? Whether the footage is real or fabricated or not,
What are they looking
the
at?
people who shot it are more powerful than they can even imagine. Think they care what the people think?
The dog must be starving.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, because they're stuck in here, I guess. It's like that last statement had no relation to the rest of it as far as I could immediately tell. All right. Eliza. All right, so interesting that I can't pick those up. Oof. I don't know why. It seems like the like lagginess that I'm experiencing is mostly in here for some reason.
Christ. What's with this super soldier BS? I know we've done some work for the DoD, but come on.
All right, let's go take a peek in our own office over... Wait, where the fuck is our office? It's upstairs. See if we've got any emails or anything? I don't know. Check my email. Might as well. It's always a good way to burn a bit of time. There's some shit in our office. Why is our office door open? That's weird. We've got some painkillers. We've got nothing connected. I'll just turn off all these cameras. Hey, Deceptive. On the default load for Twitch starts at 480. Yeah, it's kind of a fun sign. I mean, I I usually have my stream open at 480 just so that it's not like burning through a whole lot of stuff. But if you're actually watching, then yeah, 480p is not great. Let's hack our own computer here just because I can. It'll give me experience. Alright. So there we go. We got everything.
Access granted.
Confidential to Frantic Pony as opposed to Frenetic, which is how it was before. From Brent Radford, re-paternity test. From David Sarrett to Adam Jensen. I had a friend at the GeneView Labs run the test off records like you asked. Does your subject know that neither of his parents are his birth parents? That surprised me. The mother was sterile according to those old medical records I dug up, but his dad carries no common phenotypes either. See for yourself. Mother, Margie Jensen, 080572. Okay, yeah, I guess that's... I was thinking, like, that seems old. Well, I mean, I guess it is still kind of old, because this... we've got 3 emails from... Oh, these must be about that background check, I guess? Because I was thinking, like, this game's set in 2027, but I don't know how old Adam is. But, like, he's presumably at least 25. I would assume he's 30, at least. I don't know. I don't know how old Adam is supposed to be. Maybe not 30. I don't know. Let's say 25, so that puts it at, like... Well, yeah, I mean, so he was presumably born in call it 2002. So then that would mean that she would have been 34? Or no, 30. Yeah, 30, exactly. Hey, Maggie, how's it going today? Yeah, so I guess that's not that weird, I suppose. Arthur Jensen, 69, nice. Oh, never mind, we have a birthday right here. Adam Jensen, 93. So I am still older than Adam. Not by as much. Okay, so if it's 93 and it's 2027, I believe. So he's... What is that? That's... I don't know, math. If he was 97, it'd be 30. So he's 34? I guess. Only 90 cyborgs will remember. Interesting. Probability of parentage, 0. Brent, it wasn't easy, but I finally backtraced some of Margie and Arthur Jensen's past. Through their medical files, Arthur Jensen had enough connections through his old Desert Storm buddies turned security consultants to have certain records pulled, which is why the family is a ghost. But he couldn't hide Margie's records. For a period of 8 years, Arthur relied on the insurance policy of his then employer, White Helix Labs, to pay for his wife's medication. She was on antidepressants since 14 and needed regular prescriptions. When White Helix Labs burned down, all its files and employment records were lost and the Jensens stayed invisible, mostly. Here's the thing. 1 minute, Adam doesn't exist, and the next, the Jensens have themselves a bouncing and healthy 5-year-old. That's when they pull their vanishing act. So on a hunch, I sniffed around some more, and sure enough, the Jensens had tried adopting kids from several Michigan agencies. But Margie was deemed unfit as a parent. Next thing you know, they have Adam. There's no real trail saying how he was placed in their hands. Hope that helps. Lucius Marco. Jensen's psych eval. Mr. Seraph, I found Adam Jensen's psych eval following that SWAT incident with the augmented teen. Managed to sneak a look at the folder, but I couldn't copy it. At least not yet. I'll be honest with you. The psych eval doesn't paint a pretty picture. Mentions the problems with authority figures, a disregard for the chain of command, anger management issues, and potential PTSD. Here's the thing. When you hired me, you said you wanted me to read between the lines. So here it is. The evaluation reads like fiction. I'm thinking a pissed off superior wanted Jensen off the force and had the evaluation worded to read like just cause. But most of the rank and file I spoke to respected and liked Jensen. They thought he was a real straight shooter, even though the SWAT incident soured his reputation a little. Still, even my source liked him enough to want to keep his psyche eval buried. As if riots weren't bad enough, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors about stuff being stolen out of people's offices. What happened to the family vibe Mr. Seraph keeps saying exists in here? You ask me, Heather Stitchner is behind it. She came up behind me as I was punching in my dork code, and I swear she watched me do it. And 0123 is not that hard to remember. So she was right there to see if I wanted to talk about these riots. Right. You gotta check into her, man. Jerry Mayer, Seraph Industries, Office 20. It'd be funny if these messages only popped up like the more frequently you looted people's offices, because every single person who's been emailing me their door code, I go in and loot their office and read their fucking emails. Office 200123. And I'm going to do that once again, and it's going to be a pure mystery as to who might be the office thief. Hey, Die Forever. 0123. Don't mind if I help myself to your credit chips. Credit chits? I don't know. Your credit. He doesn't even have any candy bars, but I'll take his credits, I guess. Every season, grief counseling, blah, 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 network security, lock your screen, blah, 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 overtime policy, blah, blah, blah. Urgent response is needed. Okay, this is a very legitimate business offer here from the Central Bank of Nigeria, Apex Bank. Yeah, so we're good. All right, I guess that's everything there. Is there any... should I go to Pritchard's office and just, like, trash it? I might as well, right? Kind of deserves it. First off, what's he reading? Nature of neuroplasticity. Excuse me, Mr. Pritchard, for having a fucking login here. Don't mind if I do. Security rating 5. Props to him, but yeah, a protagonist who's yeah, I guess even still, it's a protagonist who's in a game set in the future, but still like within 5 years of now. Oh wait, that's because yeah, we just found out that Adam was born in 93.
Access granted.
Okay, new access codes. Surprised I have to admit this, Jensen's security measures actually did work that evening. That environmental warning we all heard go off, it was a backup failsafe that he insisted I insert into the alarm coding. Still working on finding out how the primary alerts got suppressed, but until I have an answer, I believe it necessary to revamp some important passwords. I've taken the liberty of suggesting a few ideas. Here they are. D. Seraph, Frenetic Pony, A. Margulis, Gossip Girl, F. Malik, Bombardier. Well, I mean, Pritchard right now isn't in the office, but apparently, yeah, he's like still gonna be around to fucking work from home here. Lawboy, Lollipop, Quintus, Nuclear Snake. I'm sure I don't have to remind you to delete this after you read it, do I? Thanks for telling me, Frank. It's good to know. As for the passwords, be sure to let the affected parties know. Series pitch 3091 to Picus, Montreal. Thank you for submitting your show concept and script treatment to Picus TV. Duly reviewed your submission and regret to inform you that there is currently no interest in developing a program of such a nature. In fact, Mr. Pritchard, as this is your 5th remarkably similar show proposal in 12 months, it behooves me to be honest with you re your prospects with Picus TV. It's very difficult for us to imagine how a 13-episode dramatic series built around the nightly coding exploits of Nuclear Snake, hacker extraordinaire, would appeal to our target demographic. Our viewers are looking for action, mystery, and suspense. They want a hero who's not afraid to get physical, rather than one who skulks in the shadows and ducks for cover behind telecams. To be honest, the main character seems to us somewhat underhanded and obsequious. A very popular character type is the policeman, or even better, the ex-cop who still upholds the law. The type of protagonist people can warm up to and cheer for. You should give this idea serious consideration. Yeah, so obviously, you're not the main character, Adam is. Alright. Get fucked, Pritchard. I'm gonna stand on your fucking CRT arch here. Alright, tech. Learn to spell, Pritchard. You little shit. Anyway, let's go up to Seraph's office, because I don't know how much more there is to actually do around here right now, so... Alrighty. I guess. Oh, okay, well. I was expecting to have to walk a little bit further into the office here, but...
David's just stepped out for a moment, Mr. Jensen. But do come in. I've been hoping to meet you.
Mr. Darrow, I'm surprised you even know who I am.
David speaks very highly of you. He says that when it comes to detective work,
God,
you are
not
like a
evil
dog
seeming
with
at
a
all.
bone. Have you found your scientist yet?
What else did David tell you?
Over the years, plenty. But today I'm here as a friend and fellow scientist. Things are getting quite turbulent out there, wouldn't you agree? So many people drunk on revolution. The United Nations being urged to intervene.
His shoulders are too wide, or his head is too
The
small.
technology I created.
It's definitely the shoulders.
Think
I don't know
you've come a long
what
way since
exactly.
then.
They're too wide.
And now my old friend David wants me to lead us to the promised land. He's asked me to invite
I would say
members of the UN
most
to
characters
Panchea
look like that as
to
well,
convince
but
them we don't need industry regulation.
Your geoengineering project in the Arctic Ocean.
The installation couldn't have been built without the assistance of augmented workers. And when it's finished, my little hole in the ocean is going to stop global warming. A lovely photo op, wouldn't you say?
If it works.
You mean, if it doesn't kill us all?
Adam? You're back. Can I speak to you outside? Get to the helipad, son. You're going back to Hengsha Island. Frank tracked down one of the GPLs.
Only one? Is it?
Sevchenko's. But Adam, we had to call in a favor of the DOD to do it.
Meaning the conspirators probably know I'm coming.
all right. We got one of them. I want to peek. Let me peek in through the fucking door. I'm sure they won't mind if I'm just like lurking at the door here. Oh, can I read these emails? Oh, this is who that is. All right. Let's just hack into her email. I'm sure no one will mind. Wow, is this really a level 0? Okay, good. For a second I was like, I didn't think I would actually get that before, or vice versa, or whatever. I didn't think I'd get it before the other one was finished. From Vera Markovic to Athene Margulis, Mr. Seraph's gift. Mrs. Margulis, of course I appreciate Mr. Seraph's support, which is why I will do my best to explain to my patient. Oh, this is that augmentation one that we had seen from the limb side. Weekly lab report. As requested, here's the weekly project report from the temp labs. Can you let David know we're really trying? But there's only so much you can push people. Necessity knows no law except to conquer. Really only sounds good on paper. Typhoon completed an off manufacturing. Research team were assigned to Project Basilisk. Basilisk, 2 weeks behind schedule. May need to go back to DoD for extension and more funds. Leaping Tiger. Thank goodness O'Neill had other priorities. Postponed to third quarter 2028. Omnivision 2. Progress looks good, but it's about to get held up in viability testing. Since it's internally driven, can we push it to next quarter? Cosmtech D. Past phase 1 inspections. Yeah! Need to re-examine contract and timeline before determining next step. Okay. Elda Beers. Do not put that man through to me again, Athene. I don't care how much money he has or how influential his company is. I want nothing to do with him or the organization he represents. I've kept this company afloat and free of their influence peddling for years. I'm not about to start listening to them now. There's so many just like tossed out names and stuff. It is quite amusing. I do appreciate that they did at least like try and explain like, oh yeah, Lucius de Beers, he was doing things. He wasn't always just an Ice Cube man. And also to think, he just kind of gets killed, just like nothing, without even a second thought. Just kind of happens because I felt like it. All right, so yeah, let's head off to back to Hengsha, I guess. Should we do a real save? Let's do a real save. It'll probably do one of those automatically, but
Boss said we're heading back to Hangshaw?
Pritchard tracks Shevchenko's GPL signal. If he's alive, there's a chance the rest of them are too.
That's a pretty big leap, Jensen.
We've been making big leaps for a while now.
Whatever you say.
it's because we got
You ready
legs,
to get going?
augmented legs. Let's fucking go. No time like the
No
present.
time like the present. Let's get going.
Then hop in.
All right, off we go in the booby mobile. Like how there's just like trees on fire in the back there. I assume very fast. Especially considering this isn't even like the actual helicopters. Because the black helicopter in the original game, which admittedly just looks like a regular helicopter as opposed to this thing that has like rockets, jets.
Hangshaw traffic control just revoked our clearance. We're being
I think that one could go supersonic.
Like that. I suppose you can't just ignore them.
Yeah, right. Chinese government. I've got to comply. Bravo Echo Echo 008. Proceeding to designated coordinates. What the hell? We've got a sandlock on our tail. Jensen, all systems are down. Hang on, we're going in hard. Stop, Jensen!
All right, we're down.
Malik, we've got company.
I know, but the bird took some damage. Gonna need to patch it up before I can go.
I'll stay and cover you.
Negative. You need to get away from here and find Dr. Savchenko. I'll be fine.
You'll be a sitting duck.
Maybe, maybe not. But this is your best chance to slip by them unnoticed, and you know it. So get out of here, Jensen.
I think that guy's out of range. Pew pew. Oh, I missed. Get fucked. Shoot this man in the fucking knee. Fucked.
Jensen.
Malik. Malik, you hurt.
Just a scratch, spy boy. I think you're on your own now.
Burrito.
Give them hell for me.
Oh, I think we just... Yeah, okay, that's fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, I gotta be a little bit faster than that. We'll try that again, especially since we died.
Malik, we've got company.
I know, but the bird took some damage. Gonna need to patch it up before I can go.
I'll stay and cover you.
Why can I not?
You need to get away from here and find Dr. Savchenko. I'll be fine.
You'll be a
Ah.
sitting duck.
Maybe, maybe not. But this is your best chance to slip by them unnoticed, and you know it. So get out of here, Jensen.
I'm gonna pop some pills or something. What have I got? Hypostim? Let's go put one of those. Alright, there's... Guy there, who's still shooting?
Jensen, the bird's fixed. And
All right,
I'll
we
take
saved
off.
her.
Now get on with the damned mission. And thanks, spy boy.
And now we get to go loot and pillage these corpses. Also, holy shit, that sound is very loud. Alright. Also, obviously, we did that, the murder style, as opposed to, I'm actually gonna do a real save, because that, excuse me? Can I not? Oh, maybe I can't until she's gone? The fuck? Okay. For some reason I can't left click in the menu here. Now I can. Yeah, weird. I don't know. I don't know what was going on there, but the menu is a little bit glitched out. But yeah, we might as well get as much shit here as we can from all these corpses. But yeah, we did that lethally, which I mean, I've been trying to be non-lethal, but I certainly haven't like committed to it. I've definitely killed people up to this point, so it's not like end of the world that we have done that now. Okay, a little bit there. Was there anyone up here? No. Anyone further higher up over here? There probably was at least one guy up here, right? Alright. Whee! Man, that would be so useful to have just all the time. Wait, we're going up? Up is not the direction I expected to be going. What? What? Yeah, also, why the fuck is it so slow?
Activity around Hengsha. Bell Tower's looking for you. Hard.
I guess this must be like
They ambushed
slightly
us, Pritchard.
lowered or
Forced
something?
us
I
to
don't
make an
understand.
emergency landing. Malik barely got away in time.
But they're supposed to be...
The good guys?
Just give them a wide berth, Jensen. If they recognize you, they'll shoot.
Alright, we have 2 praxis points now. Yeah, it's for the conversation, but like, god damn. Alright. I'm curious if there's anything around here. Doesn't look like there's anything back there. We got a computer. Doing computery things. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I guess I will leave. I don't know why I wouldn't. Oh, I guess if I wanted to come back, it's like, oh, I didn't pick up that sniper rifle that I wanted to pick up. But I guess I did that effectively. I didn't take like some of the weapons and things, but picked up all the ammo and credits and things, I guess. Good enough. I think I have a decent amount of cash right now. How much do I have? 13,835. Also, my inventory is totally fucking full. All right. Oh. That was like a pitched down Wilhelm scream. Okay, so we are trying to go. Where the fuck? Oh. Okay, I don't know why they were talking to me. Okay, so yeah, we have praxis points. Was I talking about doing something last time? I feel like I was. I don't remember what. Wasn't this? Was I thinking about doing dermal armor? More leg bullshit? I guess I was thinking about maybe doing leg day. I think we already did. Well, I mean, we already. Well, that's not speed boost. But yeah, I mean, I think we already did. We already did that. So it's just the silentness. Because like most of this shit, I don't. Oh, was I thinking about? Oh, I think I was thinking about this. Because seeing like cones of vision and stuff is kind of handy, and being able to track people, sort of. I'm gonna do this over the other. Who is talking to me? I don't know. All right. So I want to buy the Praxis kits that I
Jensen,
should be able to
it's
buy.
Pritchard. Have you been watching the news?
Been a bit busy, Francis.
Jensen, the World Health Organization is advising all augmented patients to check in with Lim. There's a problem with biochip technology.
The glitches I've been experiencing.
We've all had them. So far, I can't determine why.
You heading to a clinic?
I'm running a few more tests. But since I can't exactly run them on you, and we don't know when you'll be back, you might not want to wait. Up to you.
Yeah, I guess he must have some sort of hack and bullshit. But yeah, he's not like visibly. I mean, he works at Seraph Industries, right? So like, I assume they're pretty much all augmented. Now, from what I remember, I do not want to get that upgrade. But I do still want to buy. There's continuously people saying leave before I shoot, and like I'm not anywhere near anyone. But yeah, I don't want that upgrade, but I do want the Praxis kits, and I think I can do that. I'm not sure though.
Mr. Jensen, right?
Yes.
I am not mistaken. You are Mr. Jensen, right?
That depends. Who's asking?
I am sorry, Mr. Jensen. I am being impolite. My name is Wing Hui. I am a doctor here.
I can see that.
With a terrible haircut.
What I really meant to ask is, how do you know who I am?
Yes, of course. Excuse me, for I am a bit nervous. Bell Tower agents were here a while ago, looking for a man who fits your description. When I heard what they were saying of you, it occurred to me that you might be exactly the person I need.
You're trying to blackmail me, or need for what?
Need for what, exactly? Tread carefully, Doc, because I'm about one step away from losing my patience here.
No, please, you misunderstand. I only wish to talk to you about something, and it is not an easy subject to discuss, as it is a rather sensitive matter. Truly, Mr. Jensen, I would
You're
never
fully
force anyone
fully
to do
augmented,
something
right?
against their will. On that, you have my word.
Glad
Fully?
to hear it. So what's this all about then?
I'm afraid I won't be able to go into very much details. Not before I know you are really willing to help. But I need someone to help me to stop a very dangerous augmented soldier, and possibly his squad mates. If everything Bell Tower said of you is true, then you would seem the good fit for this job.
Yeah, I don't know. See, I don't think they are. I've noticed that on a lot of characters, and I don't know if that's just like, I don't know. I'm not sure what it is. A lot of characters look like they've got like really nasty cataracts.
Fine, I'll do it. Just tell me more.
Thank you. Now please, understand that I am to give you sensitive information on multiple parties.
They just look like glazed over. You can count on my discretion. Yeah, just hammer it out. Or you'd be surprised by how much sensitive... Okay.
You'd be surprised by the amount of sensitive information that gets tossed my way on a daily basis. I haven't misused any of it. Yet.
Yet? Mr. Jensen, please. Do not make light of this matter. Bell Tower is... well, you know their role in this city. But what you do not know is that they often contract limb specialists to operate in private, on special projects.
What kind of special projects?
What you Americans call black operations. Bell Tower selects some of their best soldiers and make them to be super augmented.
It might just be an effect of the
experimental
glasses.
top
I don't
secret
know.
hardware.
Not to sound too jaded, Doc, but none of that comes as a big surprise. Stuff like that's been going on for years.
Yes. Your government and mine have both been guilty of this practice, I am sure. But Bell Tower is not a government. They are a private corporation. A private army on sale to the highest bidder.
Yeah, get
Is this
to the
about
point.
stopping Bell Tower then? Because as much as I might hate them right now, I'm only one man.
No. It is not all of Bell Tower I need help with. It is just one of their covert operatives, a man named Michael Zelazny. He was implanted with experimental hardware, and to an extent that is way beyond legal regulations. I am ashamed to say I have operated on him myself, and he has been used in countless secret operations for the Chinese and others.
I just might end up enjoying this. Or, I get it, he's a badass. Sounds the type of man you don't want to see going out of control.
I get it, he's a badass.
Quite, Mr. Jensen, quite. Rumor has it that Mr. Zelazny and his unit have gone rogue about a month ago. 2 weeks later, a city official was assassinated. I am certain they are involved. And then, a few days ago, Mr. Zelazny contacted me.
I don't know if that's
He
coming
needed
through
urgent
or if
help
that's
with
just on
one of
my
his
side.
squad mates' augmentation.
That's gonna come through.
I take it you said you would help.
They sent me to the back store of a meat shop near Pandang Road, in the Yutzao district. There, I performed emergency repairs on one of the agent's arms, a servo replacement.
I think my favorite part was that the
I believe this
like
back
dialogue
store
wasn't
is
going to
their
continue
hideout, Mr. Jensen. You
until I
must
hit
go there
space.
and make Mr. Zelazny hear reason.
The camera also like cuts around weirdly. I don't know if that's like something to do with running this game on more modern hardware, or like if this is just weirdly glitchy, or if it's to do with the resolution or something. I don't know. I'm sure nothing can go wrong. I'll do what I can.
I'll do what I can.
I am sure you are up to the task. Mr. Zelazny is a soldier, not a maniac. Your unique situation will no doubt resonate with him. And if things do turn sour,
Too high
and he
FPS,
must be
maybe, yeah.
terminated, I think you are quite a good candidate to get it done. Or at least survive.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I should throw an FPS limiter on it. Even if the lenses are yellow, which yeah they are, it still is like really fucking with how his eyes actually look. Okay, so we've done that. I just want to save over this other one just because I want to go here, but I don't want.
Here for recall? There is problem with the peripheral nerve interface. We fixed with upgraded chip. You want it, yes?
I'll think about it.
Clinic is very busy, but if you want something else, we will service you.
Service these nuts. Praxis kit.
You're
Okay.
very welcome, sir.
So we now have 2 more praxis points. So I guess let's throw those on. Where the fuck is it? Oh, I guess I could also get more of those guys. Stealth enhancer? Yes. Last known location. I want to see cones of vision. And I want to see this, I guess. I assume cones of vision. Yeah, cones of vision are on the mini map. It'd be wild if you could just see those in the overworld entirely. But not today. Okay, so I guess we'll do the side quest before we go and do the real mission stuff. It's amazing that there's like actual load time in this game still. Oh, what the fuck?
Get out here!
Returning to tonight's biggest thing. The World Health Organization today issued an
Hey, this man needs to fuck off. What the fuck? They're like weirdly, like I realize they're searching for me, but like he went hostile.
I'm gonna
Like-
find you.
Kind of arbitrarily there. I'm tempted to just knock this guy out. Where is he? Ah. Yeah, someone broke some fucking glass. God damn, that was an annoying one to fix. At least it was relatively simple what the solution to that was, but like, god damn it. Alright, he doesn't have anything on him. I guess we are fine to just keep going. I am going to go and turn this off so that we just do the side quest. So hold on, where is this even that we're going? It's on the next floor up? Oh, it's in the next area over.
Maybe if some of those people had not work.
I think we should be able to go this way, and that'll get us into that district also. Don't hold the doors. So the light rails, that don't hold the doors thing reminds me. The light rail system here is fairly new. It just started running, I guess, like 2 years ago. It was like a year before, well, maybe not even a year before the pandemic started. And like one of the first, it's just like so bad. One of the first problems that came up. Wait, what? Is it not in this area? One of the first problems. Oh, maybe it is? No, what the fuck? I don't understand. What? One of the first problems that came up is people were holding the doors, and it was breaking the doors on the trains if you held the doors. So like trains were going out of service like immediately because someone would hold the door for like a second. It was like, God damn it.
Jensen,
What a fucking shitty ass system.
please forgive this intrusion, but David assured me of your cooperation and discretion.
Oh god, shut the fuck up,
I
Hugh
find
Darrow.
myself in need of some assistance.
I'm listening.
A contact of mine,
Oh, wait,
Wen
what the
Yao,
fuck?
is in Hengsha, waiting to fill you in. I'll upload her coordinates now.
Is that what this? No, that's a different mission. I don't understand. What? Why was this? No, that's that one. I don't understand. Oh, I guess it's just not marked on the map. That's weird. Anyway, we're not going to do this other one yet. But yeah, and then of course, like, since then, it's like the door, I think they fixed the door problem, but it's like derailed a whole bunch of times because the, like, wheels were going flat. Like rail wheels, to be clear, like metal wheels were like wearing down unevenly. It's derailed a couple times. Enter the back room of the butcher shop. Oh, this is this little zone. Yeah, it's really fucking bad. And what else has happened? There's just been so many problems. It's just like continuous problems with this thing. We've already broken into this place. Find information on his current whereabouts. Pocket secretary. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? It's like it seems like it shouldn't be that complicated. Zelazny feels this location is no longer secure. He's planning to move down below. I overheard some of the team talking about a safe spot in the sewers. Situation's getting tense. I'm afraid they're onto me. Caught one of them poking through my shit. When can you move in and take these guys down? We need to get me out of here. FF French fry. But yeah, it's just been a shit show of a rail system. Oh yeah, and then of course, well, I mean, during the construction of that, so it's above ground for part of it, and then downtown they tunneled to put it under the city. During construction, during some of this tunneling, they caused a giant sinkhole, which, like, fantastic, right? One of the downtown stations apparently just smells like sewage 90% of the time. They say they've fixed the problem, but apparently it still, like, pops up every now and then. It's like just fuck up after fuck up. Also, we have 2 of these now. I would love to find where the fuck am I going? I forgot already. Oh, it said something about going into the sewers or something. I mean, the thing is that, like, they contracted a company. Like, there was, like, a bid for offers, and, like, multiple bids came in, and then, like, the one that was chosen seemed competent enough. And then it's just been, like, fuck up after fuck up. It's, like, it's a big scandal because it's, like, so wildly fucked up. Dead soldier had a pocket sec. Oh, did I not look at the pocket secretary? I looked at the pocket secretary. Sewers. Okay, I guess I just need to go to the sewers then. It seems weird that goal didn't get updated to say, like, go to the fucking sewers, you goddamn idiot. Now that being said, I don't know where are the sewers? How do I get to sewer? There's some sewers. Okay, I'm assuming. No, that's the metro. How do I get to sewers? I know I can get to the sewers from the hive. Okay, I'm just gonna look around. I'm assuming I'll find. Oh, well, no, that's not the hive. Never mind.
You're in the wrong part of town, Lao Lad. Go back.
Okay.
You Daryl pays for your augments and you spend the rest of your life working.
I'm assuming that we should be able to find. I know I saw. There we go. There's one. I know I had seen sewer manholes. All right, parking area. What? That guy is hostile. Oh, you got chip. Okay, so I just relatively recently. I do not buy Chips Ahoy very frequently, but I bought the Chips Ahoy minis. They're just like the little crunchy boys. Fuck, they are really fucking good. Like, goddamn, I can make a fucking mean ass cookie, like a homemade cookie. But man, sometimes you just need trash, and like. I don't know. It feels rude to call them trash because they're so fucking good. I don't understand. Like, maybe I need to try making little, like, mini cookies. Because I guess they're just, like, real crunchy at that point. And that's, like, not... Oh, that guy definitely saw me. I mean, it's true. At the same time, I had also gotten birthday cake Oreos, which I have never had before. And once again, fucking goddamn, birthday cake Oreos, I have discovered, should be actually called fucking Dunkaroo Oreos because they taste exactly like vanilla Dunkaroos. They're kind of sickly sweet, I will admit. But the filling is exactly the same as, like, that vanilla Dunkaroo filling. But I will admit, they are kind of sweet. And by kind of, I mean extremely. Yeah, like, I ate the first one. It was like, why is this familiar? So that's entrance to a harvester hideout. Oh yeah, those are extremely good also, but yes, that is definitely the problem. Did they really manage to alert the other guy? Those are very good also. But yeah, they're a lot. Alright, I think we're good. I guess we're gonna go into this harvester hideout. Yeah, smash an entire pack of those is like that's an achievement of its own. Cause yeah, I don't even think I can smash an entire pack of one of those in a sitting. Like, and I have a fairly iron stomach, but that's like a fucking lot. And considering those are like smaller than a normal pack of Oreos also, at least here. Alright, what's the... Okay, so there's another guy there who I like didn't see until I turned that on. Oh, this guy's asleep. I love that these radios play fucking original game music. guy. Whoa! What the fuck? Alright, he went flying. Yeah, I gave that guy some fucking air. We got a guy over there. I'm curious if that's just a thing that happens when... Did I see another guy? Oh, there is another guy. Now... Oh, shit. Oh, that's a... Oh, okay. Is that guy wearing a welding? He is wearing a little welding mask. Alright, I guess let's hack into here. I have a feeling that I might be unintentionally going to another mission here.
Access.
Oh, I fucked that up. Don't worry about it, buds. I don't know what you think you saw, but it wasn't me. Get fucked. I like how we, like, broke his cybernetic arm. Oh, well, now it's over. Oh, no. Now it's over. Yeah. From the moment we failed that hacking thing, that was not a good situation we found ourselves in. So let's maybe try that again. Oh, okay, we are here. Which is, I guess... It was nothing. Don't worry about it. Also, maybe you can just close that door. We got ourselves a very bloody operating room here. Understanding vision. No, nothing strange is going on here. Also, don't mind me. Oh, we can go through another wall. Look at that. What is that? Damage upgrade, okay. Singularity Church of the Machine God. Have you ever wondered about the fate of our species? We exist in a time unlike any other, a time where man can go beyond the tyranny of flesh and embrace a new tomorrow. Next evolution is near, coming together of man and machine, a synthesis greater than the birth of the human organism. This is the singularity, the God in the machine. Many cultures predict an end to humanity.
I don't like what's going on here.
Yeah, I did the wall punch to the guy in the chair. Hold on. I want to get this guy, so I'm gonna quickly pop a granola bar. Yeah, I was planning on doing that. Yeah, like trying to knock another guy across the room, but yeah, we kind of found ourselves in a shittier situation. Oh, that's a gas grenade, not a beer. My bad. Where's the actual beer that's equipped in my thing there? I don't understand. Where's this? Does this beer not? Oh, these are like not real. It looks like a beer. Now what was I trying to do? Oh yeah, I wanted to like drop one of these so that I could try picking up this so I could see if I could put that on my pistol. Yes, we can. Also, I forgot that my pistol is silenced now. This is exactly what it's like to be drunk. Also, fuck this wall. Are they not going to come investigate this? Okay. Okay, well, at least we've, like, cleared them out of this area. Oh, no, we haven't. That's a dirty lie. I got overly confident by, ooh, there's a guy there, too. That guy is facing the other way, so we can safely do that. Oh wow, he turned around just in time. Thought your glasses weren't on, right? That's what you get for, like, physically turning around. Oh, that guy seems like he should be able to see me. Apparently not, though. That man just cloaked. Except... I could just shoot this guy in the head. Now, is that the cloaked guy? That is a cloaked guy. Oh! I can't... Fuck. There we go. These guys are just kind of milling around up there. I don't entirely understand. Oh, I see. I thought he was behind those boxes. But he was not. I guess I'm just going on a full-on murder hobo spree here now. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I walked up to this. I sure did. Find Vasily Jusevchenko's GPL device. Oops. Well, I mean, I came into the sewers, which is where I was supposed to go for that other thing. Got ourselves a little snack bar. T-Tong. Whoever could that be? Yeah, we're accidentally doing the main quest, exactly.
Access granted.
Alright. From Hive Master to T-Tong. Father, I think it was a bad idea to use that last shipment of Augs. Profit is good, but I can't help but feel we made a deal with the devil. I know you don't want to hear me say it, but Hong Kong has started to look more and more attractive to me. TT. I'm aware that you don't approve, but you will have to show some respect. I've been doing this for a long time. I know the risks. As for Hong Kong, we can look into options. You might need someone to oversee operations. We can discuss later. Cloaking device. They brought me a new subject last night. The Augs in the body were mostly useless, but we did recover a cloaking device in near perfect condition. I wouldn't do a subdermal implant with it, but it would make a great handheld. Are you interested? Ah, goddammit, I'm trying to pick up this fucking... Why can I not grab? There we go. I have to, like, get it just the right angle. What we got in here? I guess we'll... Fuck it, we're just gonna do all of these simultaneously. I don't give a shit. Oh, maybe I should have given a shit.
Access granted.
Alright, what's in your safe? We got some Typhoon ammo. We got some credit chips. That's a ammo count? Is that what I've already got? That is what I've already got. Alright, so I guess we'll just leave that here. I still can't believe I left that Praxis kit behind in Detroit. Got a little buns, classic bread. All right, well, yeah, let's. I don't think there's any issue with me doing this now.
That's far enough, Guilo.
This man just growled at us.
Tong.
You disappoint me, Jensen. I thought we were friends. Then my hacker gets killed. You break into my place of business, and you don't even have the manners to knock when you enter our room. A lot of bell tower heavies looking for you. Any reason I don't just turn you over?
Yeah. Vasily Sevchenko.
Never touch the stuff.
You're wearing his arm. GPL device inside it. Let me straight to you.
Scavenged tech. Get you every time. Wrong woman, don't do that here. Sorry to say, the man I got this from wasn't in a position to complain. Bell Tower gave us his corpse a few weeks ago.
Bell Tower? Not Tai Young?
Tai Young's not the one grabbing people off my streets and giving me choice Augs, so I closed my eyes.
Sevchenko had 4 other scientists with him.
I'm not wearing any of them. So maybe they're still alive, and maybe I help you out with this.
Go on.
I've got a pretty good idea where Bell Tower's been dragging people. Problem is, bastard's got my son. And he gets a bullet if I step out of line. See where I'm going with this?
Where's he being held?
One of my harvester boys will tell you all about it. Meet him in the sewers near the Alice Garden Ponds. Then,
interesting.
When you free my boy, come back and we talk some more.
I can hardly wait.
Yeah, so this mission that I believe we're about to go on, this was, like, because I mentioned before, this game was fucking wild with various things depending on where you pre-ordered this game. I don't remember which one this was with, but I never had this DLC, or DLC in quotes, this pre-order bundle. So I haven't done this mission, actually, before. Laser rifle. But they bundled all that stuff together in this director's cut version. I kind of want to take that laser rifle, but... Spirits. This game is really good. Like, this was a very, very well received game when it was released. So, not too surprising. Because it was kind of like the first game came out and it was like well received, and then And then the second game came out, and it was kind of like, this game kind of sucks shit. And then this one came out, and they're like, oh shit, they figured out how to do Deus Ex again. And, yeah, how the fuck do I get out of here? I mean, we've only played one other than the original. Seriously, I'm now, like, lost. Okay, yeah, so I remember this. We murdered a guy there, came through here. Oh, okay, it was... Oh, hello, wall that I didn't break. What's back here? A ladder. Oh, is this how I get up to where I saw those other guys milling about? Don't mind me as I smash... Hello, cloaked man. Smash through every wall in this building. I mean, yeah, it's a prequel kind, and yeah, but yeah, that's the thing is, yeah, it exists mostly in its own little pocket, whereas Invisible War was like a direct follow-up. This is a prequel that's like related, but like basically standalone. Like you could play this having not played the original, and it wouldn't have been an issue. Holy shit, there's just like a pile of these here. I want to read every email on these computers. Mock Pharma. Mock Pharma Online. Okay, we've seen that before. Crazy Ogs. Quan, we've processed the bell tower agent we found last week in the back of Shuigu Plaza. He was strapped with some crazy-ass Ogs. Lots of stuff we've never seen before. Like, I'm talking no maker's name or model number on a lot of this stuff. He has an eye implant that we can't even activate. We're brother out. Whoa, I'm excited to see this stuff, but I don't think I'm going to be able to help you out. I think we're going to have to send it to Zhang. This sounds way beyond me. It's almost impossible to keep up these days. Wait a minute, I have a pectoral log with a weird serial number. Because of this, I don't know how to price it. Can you help me out? It's a late model Agaki serial 475-75764. Thanks. Those parts were made before standardization, but they're well made, valuable, 4,000, no sweat. So you gonna cut me in on the profit? So yeah, obviously this is a whole organization, basically a chop shop for people. I think they're gonna not be happy if I hack this computer. I'm gonna try it anyway.
Access granted.
Okay. Let's see. Tong, I thought you might be interested. Besides the usual Asian-made Ogs, the BT boys dropped off a beauty. A Seraph series arm with a modified combat chassis. This little bastard uses microcharges to propel the shrapnel. They've even figured out how to beat the backblast problem. You have to come see this thing. Yeah, which is like exactly what Vasily said like at the start of the game. They've even figured out how to beat the backblast problem. Okay, I'll come take a look. I want that arm ready to go. I don't want it sitting around. Well, I mean, we just saw him getting his arm installed. Hey kid, I have in my possession a Steiner Heppel Obdurator 3/4 leg Og. Perfect condition except for one hairline orbital rupture. Any idea how to fix it? Whoa, where'd you get one of those? You guys been mugging Olympic athletes? It can be fixed, but you'll have to wrangle a micron plasma bonder. Junji works on a ship that has one. You should see about borrowing it. Well, the arm is just a oh, there it is. The arm is just an arm, as far as I know. It's the combat chassis, like the torso, that has the microcharges. That's the Typhoon. We actually saw that on the last boss there. The woman, she had a Typhoon installed, or like a Typhoon-like thing. And then traditional Nigerian scam. Okay. That's everything up here. Get out of my way. Alright. Can I go out this way? Is this an option? I don't know if this guy will appreciate if I do this. Okay, he doesn't give a shit. Okay. Noted. Luckily, our health refills over time there. All right, so yeah, we need to go to the Alice Garden pods to find the guy to get that other quest. Is that a side? I guess that sounded like a full-on regular quest. Was that a regular mainline quest? Okay. So this is still saying to read the pocket secretary. Wait, what? New code for... I'm so confused. That pocket secretary is gone now. Okay, no, there's the pocket secretary. Pocket secretaries exist in their own little pocket dimension. Okay, so yeah. We still need to, like, figure out... Okay, so here's... I clearly missed some corner of the sewers where they were. How much sewer area is there? There's not a whole lot, actually. So yeah, I don't think it's... Maybe it's in the... Wait, what the fuck? Oh, this is the other mission. Maybe it's in the other area over here? Because it doesn't seem like it's in these sewers. Because this is... Hold on. I guess I should double check that I've actually checked this entire zone. But, like, we've covered this entire little corner. So that's the access to Harvester Hideout. Yeah. I don't know, it just still seems weird to me that this quest log still just says that as opposed to like, oh, you know, go find them in the sewers. Okay, so if I'm here, how do I get to somewhere useful? That's the Harvester's Hideout. We want to go to the right. And over here, I guess. Because, yeah, I'm assuming there's sewers over in this section of the map also. Yeah, there are. So maybe it's one of these sets of sewers. Oh, and I...
The rumor has it that Hideout is going to hold some sort of surprise UN summit in Panchaea.
Really?
What was it?
Hey, I know you. You're the one Bell Tower's looking
fuck this
for.
guy.
I seen your picture.
You got the wrong guy.
What's it worth to you for me to think so? Be a simple thing for me to yell out. Maybe a few credits keep my mouth shut, huh?
Yeah, we can intimidate him or give him 1,500 credits.
How about I find some other way to keep it shut? Permanently.
That won't be necessary. I see now that you're much taller than the man they're looking for.
I thought you might see things that way. Now move it.
Alright, see you later, fucking loser. Is this the hive? This is the hive. So I know that there's sewer access from the hive. But presumably there's a, like, an actual manhole cover around here somewhere. Was there a manhole cover in the little alley behind the hive? Oh! Your mom shouldn't be here.
Right here.
So I imagine VersaLife's gotta have
Fucking VersaLife. Alright, so there's a... Oh, there we go. Hello. Alright, let's check out this sewer. Is this the sewer I'm looking for? Which sewer is this even? Also, why am I, like, not in any sewer? Alright, we got some poison gas over that way towards the hive. Ooh, loot viruses. Something glowed? I didn't see anything. Oh, I mean, there's a pocket secretary. Asked to move your shit. No inexpensive storage unit. We've already seen that. I think we've already hacked into that. So I suspect we want to go this way, because this way goes to the hive. I guess this is a case where if I had bought that rebreather AUG, I'd be able to do that. I guess we... Oh, wait, never mind. We already went to the limb clinic. So this area is pretty short. God, there's so many breakable walls like this. And this one has nothing in it? That's weird. But also, like, what's the deal with these? They're just sealed off little corners with some tires in them. Yeah, like, well, but I mean, they don't even have bodies in them. Oh, you're a
best
merchant.
in the city. You come to.
Sniper rifle ammo. Oh, of my victims, sure, but like, it's just weird because they don't really make sense as a thing that seems to be like common all around the sewers in this area. God, we have 15 of those automatic unlocking devices. That's my pistol. That's that. Sell the stun gun. Ammo capacity upgrades I can't use anymore. That I can't use anymore. Alright. Does he have anything that I want? Maybe I'll buy some EMP grenades or one. Guess I'll buy those. I think we already have one of those. Silencer, heat targeting system. Just for rocket launchers. Okay, double barrel shotgun, rocket launcher, crossbow, blah, 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 blah. Okay.
You make me.
So, okay, so that sewer system didn't have... Hold on. That sewer system didn't have anything in it. So where's this other one? This other one is like further over to the right. Oh, that's off of the whatever the fuck this is. Okay, we'll go back up here then. And walk the streets. Although I suppose that going via the sewers is like theoretically a little bit safer. Did the person on the radio just say, "Man, could I use a cuck?" Alright, so we want to go to the left.
You shouldn't be here, sir.
Mom shouldn't be here. I guess sometimes if you really desperately need a cuck, then I guess that's just what you need. Hello?
世界卫生组织发布了召回公告，你去那边不错吧？
Don't mind if I just take your tranq darts back there. Okay. This guy can go fuck himself. So let's hop down here. Maybe those guys are down here somewhere. So yeah, there is another little sewer system off of this area. Oh, hello. Oh, I think we found them. Let's do a new save. Okay, Michael Zelazny and his team. Deal with Zelazny and his team. Hi there, bud.
If you're talking about your former buddies at Bell Tower, the answer is no.
Wait a minute. You're Jensen, right? I heard that some of my former buddies have been looking for you.
Yeah, the echo on Jensen's voice was like wild. They just don't get the message. Could be what's it to you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Could be. What's it to you?
When a stranger sojourns with you in your land, you shall not do him wrong.
You've dropped the merc gig to become a man of the cloth?
Hardly. I just have an interest in theology.
Okay,
And
Alpha.
I love quoting the book. Everything in it is so evocative. Now, tell me, are you here to stop me?
Not exactly. I'm here on behalf of someone who wants you to understand reason.
Let me guess. Dr. Wing, right? He's a good man, and I know he's only trying to do what he thinks is right. But he doesn't quite grasp the whole picture here.
Then why don't you enlighten me? Start by explaining why you went rogue.
When an average man decides he no longer shares his employer's views and opts to leave, we say he's handing in his resignation. When men like us do the same, it's called going rogue. You can't quit a job like ours, Jensen. You know that.
What do you mean you no longer share your employer's view, or you don't have the right to go about? Okay, well, let's...
Yeah, okay, I can relate.
I did actually look up how exactly this works. It only counts when it hits 3. That's the only thing that matters.
Employer's view.
Back in the U.S., when I first got into the Army, I did it because I wanted to serve my country. I believed in its values. I believed in its government. Back then, I believed that by serving my government, I was serving the people it was supposed to protect.
Nice sentiment. But you don't work for the U.S. anymore. You work for Bell Tower.
Times change, Jensen. You know the story. Capitalism's final encroachment on one of the most lucrative industries in the history of mankind. War got privatized. The U.S. military offloaded its special operations to PMCs like Blue Water Global and Bell Tower. I believe that as long as they were working for the government, they were serving the same cause. So when they offered me the chance to work on major operations at twice the pay grade, I made my jump.
I do find it interesting that a lot of games of this era were hopping on this like PMC train, well, a lot of games of this era, I say this and Metal Gear Solid 4 in particular being ones that stand out. I guess it was kind of a hot topic at the time. Try to figure out how they want to fix that large crate. I would almost just like block anything. Maybe because I assume there's something there, right? You could maybe just like stop that from being swapped. Can you just put that on like a block list? Give you a chance to do the right thing. Oh, or you could just move them before the swaps even happen. That's true. Give you a chance to do the right thing and turn yourself in. Why don't we just skip to when things went sour? Or come on, let's get it over with.
Why don't we just skip to when things went sour?
Bell Tower outfitted us with top-notch augmentations. The kind of stuff civilians never hear about. Gave us a massive edge over the enemy. Later,
it is less randomness.
seeing as my
But I
unit
mean,
was one of the most
I
successful
feel like we
units, they selected
minimize
us
the
for a
number of things that
special
go on
program.
there.
Top secret, experimental tech. Told us we would get to work on critical black ops for the US government. But there was a price to pay.
Go on.
We had to be implanted with a neural hub that manipulates memory centers in the brain. Basically controlling what you can and cannot remember.
And you agreed to this?
Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. The augmentation was supposed to keep us safe, make sure we'd never remember details if we fell behind enemy lines. That was the main function. The second one, the one they didn't tell us about, was to lower our inhibitions. Make us more receptive to orders we'd likely disobey. Bell Tower turned us into the perfect mercs.
Do the right thing and turn yourself in. How come they didn't outfit the whole agency? Or, this is bullshit, let's get this over with.
If you were so perfect, and the hub made you so perfect, how did it fail? How come they didn't outfit the whole agency?
I told you the tech was experimental. After a couple of ops, I started experiencing memory shifts, remembering bits and fragments of past operations. Slowly, I realized some of these operations couldn't logically have been orchestrated by the government. I was asked to do highly questionable things, even by professional standards.
Aren't we all?
Not like this, Jensen. Our services have been sold to corrupt officials in the American and Chinese governments. A combination of lies and use of the neural aug made sure we complied. We were working for a shadow government. Individuals corrupted by a quest for personal power.
So how'd you get out of it?
I confronted the project director. He quoted Apocalypse Now.
Alpha.
You have to have men who are moral, and at the same time who are able to utilize their primordial instincts to kill without feeling. I forced him to disconnect the hub, for me and my squad mates here. And then I killed him. I went through his files and contacts. I know who these corrupt men are now. They've turned us into killing machines, and now they'll get to experience their experiment firsthand.
Do what you have to do, I won't get in your way. You have to turn yourself in, play this by the book, or this isn't justice. Like, fuck it, do what you have to do.
Dr. Wing said our situations would resonate. I don't think he realized it might go both ways. Some men deserve the justice we bring on them. Do what you have to do, Zelazny. I won't get in your way.
I appreciate that, Jensen. I didn't want you to die for a cause that isn't yours. These men I killed, and these men I'm going to kill. They have names, families, they're people. Their deaths shouldn't be erased from my memory by some electronic software. They should haunt me, taunt me, until I finally meet our Lord and pay for my sins. But the men behind this, they deserve to die. And I think there's poetry in the fact that they engineered their own demise.
Alright, we got a praxis point. I guess for leveling up there. So, alright, they are gone. Okay. Dr. Wing's waiting at the limb clinic. And then we've still got this one to do as well. I guess I shouldn't keep a nervous man waiting. Alright, so yeah, let's go up here and what's in this little room? Oh, just a little bedroom with some sweet kicks here. Yeah, I don't know how many people are like... Oh, that's to the old noodle factory, which is where we need to go. Wait, what? I think that's where we like need to go for this quest, but it's interesting that it's taking me there this way. I'm not gonna go in there. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how many people are really gonna be messing around with the config file. Obviously for some things,
hey, Jensen.
but like, I don't know.
Zelazny here.
Zelazny? How'd you get this frequency?
You're no stranger to top secret augmentations, Jensen. You figure it out. In the meantime, just want to let you know I've contacted some of my old pals at Bell Tower. Got them to reassign a couple of local patrols. You should have a few less problems to deal with for a while.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Okay, so we should have less dudes hanging out here. so let's get over to this limb clinic.
Inside sources tell me that augmentation giant.
Okay. Typhoon. Maybe I should buy Typhoon next. Just fuck it. Just like go all in on being a complete psychopath.
So? You have found Zelazny? I cannot stress enough the importance of this task, Mr. Jensen.
I found him.
Really, Mr. Jensen? You have been able to make him understand reason? Will he turn himself in?
They were already gone when I got there. Or...
It's a long story, Doc. I tracked Zelazny and his men. They were hiding in the sewers. And after talking to him, I decided to let him go.
What? But he is a dangerous man, Mr. Jensen. You should not have done this.
I believe what he wants isn't that different from you. It's not my place to decide whether he's right or wrong, or his methods are extreme, but I think his cause is justified.
The men Zelazny's after are far more dangerous than he is. His methods are extreme, but I think his cause is justified. To be honest, Doc, I believe what he wants isn't that different from you. An honorable government free of corruption. They could use a man like you.
I had not foreseen such a thing. I don't know, Mr. Jensen. You seem to believe that the end justifies the means, but I don't know. I'll have to think about this. Here is a praxis kit. It's all I have.
All right. We got another praxis kit. So now we have 2. All right. Or we should have 2, yes. All right. Do we... Because I've been working on this... But, like, I don't know. The marking and tracking is, like, nice and all, but I'm not, like, desperate for it. Could also get this so that we can walk through toxic gas or sprint for longer. I don't know. Typhoon is kind of dumb. I still think Typhoon is dumb. I feel like... From what I remember, the first time I played this, like, I wanted to get Typhoon right away because it sounded cool, and then, like, you get it, and it's just kind of, like, dumb. It's just not that great. It's not as good as you want it to be. Or, like, I don't know, it doesn't fit with, like, the most of the... Typhoon is the AoE explosion. It's the 360 degree just explosion. It's like there's so many Augs that are about like sneaking around and stuff, and then that one's just like run into the middle of them and blow up, I guess. Yeah, maybe I'll take the rebreather, because being able to walk through gas and stuff is nice, and then being able to sprint for longer would be good. What if you could blow it out quietly? I mean, that it would be good, to be fair. But, unfortunately, it's not. That would at least provide a little bit more value to it. I don't know. We'll probably have, like, all of... Like, Typhoon's not far away. Like, in terms of, like, order of things that I give a shit about, that's probably, like, the next one. Maybe the dermal armor actually would be above that in priority, but, like, I don't know. We got enough game left that there's lots of praxis kits to get still, so I wouldn't be surprised if we end up with Typhoon by the end, just for shits and giggles. Okay, so next I want to do this one. In the Yuzhou district. Okay, so we will do... So yeah, we just need to find our crossover spot, which I guess is here. Meet up with Hugh Darrow's person. Let's break this train. But yeah, I don't know. Typhoon is one of those things that they like hyped up at the start of this game, and then like hyped up by being like the latest and greatest thing, and it's like, okay. The other thing that I remember that's kind of lame about it is it's like a little cutscene attack, and it's kind of boring. So we are trying to get to over there. Oh, I probably want to go up here. Oh no, this is this place. There should be a ladder somewhere around. Oh, there it is. Okay. I thought it was on this side before. Oh yeah, I'm like really blown out now, aren't I? That's weird. Hold on. Yeah, I wasn't this blown out yesterday. I think my camera must have. Hold on. Oh yeah, for some reason exposure's on auto now. There we go. That's much more normal. Oh yeah, it was probably white balancing differently because my hoodie was brighter. Or lighter rather, so it was like balanced based on that, and then when I took it off the scene got darker and it adjusted. It's the stupidity of automatic settings. I still want to pick up because I'm just using a webcam for my camera here. I want to pick up a camera like a proper camera like I have for my couch cam for my desk here, so that because this thing like drops its settings every time it closes OBS.
Mr. Jensen, right? Thank you for your time. I am Meng Yao, an associate of Mr. Darrow's. I'm in charge of one of his divisions here in Hengsha. You come highly recommended.
Really?
Your boss described you as a most precious asset.
Okay,
apparently,
a little bit beta,
you are very
but not
efficient
enough.
and always get the job done. We could definitely use a man like you for this operation.
Can't say I'm a big fan of being borrowed. What operation? Let's hope his confidence is well placed.
An asset, huh? I guess that's the right word. I can't say I'm a big fan of being shoved around and shared like a stapler.
A state-of-the-art, multi-million-dollar stapler, Mr. Jensen. There's no reason to be insulted. I'm an asset, too. And if my employer considers me valuable enough to recommend my services to a friend, I would be honored.
What is it you want?
We need you to help us stop a group of terrorists who are threatening the Panchaea project. Are you up to it?
Okay, I'll help out.
Excellent. Here's the situation. It has come to our attention that these terrorists possess highly classified proprietary information about Panchaea. We've been able to convince them to sell it to one of our agents, a man named Lo Fei. The meeting is supposed to take place near the Alice Garden pods in the Daigong district.
And you want me to crash this meeting?
Actually, there will not be a meeting. We are sending you alone to ensure Mr. Fei's safety. The terrorists will not be expecting that, and will have the information with them on a data chip. You have to neutralize all of the sellers and retrieve the chip so you can bring it to me.
I don't
It's
get
a
it.
weird move she did there.
If Faye set up the meeting, why risk sending me in his stead? Why doesn't he or even some of your other agents drop in on the sellers and take the chip?
Because Mr. Darrow wants an absolute guarantee that there will be no casualties. We will not play by their rules. We want them arrested and questioned, then properly prosecuted and sentenced. This will require stealth and efficiency. That's why a man with your particular skills will be indispensable.
Anything else I need to know?
The sellers are expecting Mr. Fei and Mr. Fei alone. If they spot you, they will shoot on sight.
Okay, don't get spotted.
Need I point out this might make your job a lot harder?
Story of my life.
Alright. Let's go to the meeting location. I mean, we can always choose to not use it. Also, I can't believe I actually made that jump. I did not expect that. Is this... This is trying to take me over to the next area, right? Pretty sure it was. Yeah, because it said it was near the Alice Garden pods, which are in the other zone. All right. Oh, what's that noise? It's your mom.
You shouldn't be here. Get moving.
I'm moving. Not that way. Done that a couple times now. Gone to that weird little dead end there. Alright, so... exactly are we going down into this little sewer? Okay, yeah. Go to the meeting location. Incapacitates the terrorist. Incapacitates. We're gonna do one of these. Okay, that guy's not one of them. What I don't know is what happens. I'm pretty sure the stun from my Icarus landing system is not silent. Oh, there's boys over there. I'm not gonna actually jump down this way. I think there's a staircase over there, yeah.
Ma'am.
Oh. Haven't seen anyone. Yeah, exactly. I like how there's shoes over the thing there. I like also how these guns are still here, which is interesting because I guess what that implies is that this game, unlike the original game, does in fact reuse the same maps and everything, even between missions. All right, one down. Yeah, this is that kind of area. It was just up there where those guns were. Do a little bit of this. Okay, so what are we? Now, I'm not supposed to kill them, right? Or did I make that up? Yeah, it was not incapacitate. Wants them left alive, so I'll need to knock them out cold. I want to get... shit. The question is... oh, wow. I'm glad that this isn't like Metal Gear Solid or something where that guy would have definitely died, like, for being brought into the water. I guess his mouth is above the water line. All right. All right. So we got them all. That guy's got the data chip. This guy's got nothing. guys got nothing? Yeah. Okay, so we are golden. Right? That was everything? We just need to take that back, presumably? Retrieve the data chip and the terrorists remain unconscious. Time to report back. Perfect. Alright, let's go. He didn't have anything, right? I don't know if I ever checked his body. Yeah, it's got nothing. And yeah, that was right in here. Wait, where did that bell tower guy go? Who was talking to her? Who knows? Gone forever, as far as I'm concerned. Guess we'll go this way. Yes, he just had to pee. Oh.
Back off.
Oh wait, have we? Apparently we haven't gotten to this little spot, so let's hack this for the experience.
Shouldn't be here. Get moving.
Who the fuck is talking to me?
Access granted.
Oh, I didn't actually get that, but whatever. Reload speed? Can I maybe use that? Not on... I guess I'll put it on my tranq rifle that I don't use, I guess. Okay. Is there a... Where's our nearest crossover point? Here we go. And then we need to make our way back up to that rooftop. Wherever... Oh, that was... No, I don't know where that rooftop was, but I'm sure we can find it again. It'll be here somewhere. Maybe we can get there from here? Maybe. If we go through this building? Oh, yeah, she's literally right there.
You must get that chip back, Mr. Jensen.
Done. About... Oh, let's,
You've been working for Darrow a long time.
ask some questions, I guess.
How do you like it?
Working for a powerful man ensures I am trusted with crucial tasks and involved in world-shaping events. It's quite exhilarating. You, of all people, should understand this.
What kind of information are we talking about here? What could people be so eager to sell?
I am not at liberty to say.
A little bit beta.
Any idea who these sellers are?
Nothing substantial. We have a hunch they might be linked to Taiyong Medical, but the data chip will allow us to know for sure.
How's that?
All of our data chips are encoded with unique IDs and binary signature recognition. This means we'll be able to know exactly where it came from and where it went.
Okay.
I got the chip. The sellers are out cold.
Excellent work. Seems Mr. Darrow was right to trust you. We will send people to take care of the terrorists. Could I see the chip?
How about you tell me what's on it first?
Blackmail, Mr. Jensen? Don't waste your time. I won't tell you anything. Besides, there are stones better left unturned. Might as well just give me the chip and leave it at that.
So we saw her being 2 level of alpha. We never saw Omega. We saw 1 level of beta. So she's probably alpha, but we haven't seen any evidence leading to a 3.
I get that you're in a tough position. You feel you'd be betraying your employer's trust by giving me proprietary information. But Sarif and Dow are friends, and they sent me here because
I believe I
both
did
trust
quick save.
me. You should too.
Trust you? This is business, Mr. Jensen. And in business, trust is a word
Okay,
with
that
no
did not seem to
meaning.
work.
Now, will you please give me the data chip?
Not alpha. I'm assuming it doesn't change. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't change.
You must get that chip.
I got the chip.
Excellent work.
How about...
Black.
Let's do that. What if she's beta?
Look, you're a powerful young woman. You're in a position that warrants your access to classified information. I understand that not everybody should get their hands on this, but I'm like you. I work for a powerful man, and I get entrusted with secret information on a daily basis. Plus, I'm the one who busted his ass getting this chip for you.
I guess your point is not entirely without merit. But understand, this information is extremely confidential. It concerns Panchaea, and more specifically, the Hiram Project.
Hiram Project. Never heard of it.
I'm not surprised. It is a well-guarded secret. But without it, Panchaea could not exist. Such an ambitious project. An installation extending all the way to the ocean floor. The pressure exerted against it is constantly shifting. Yet the slightest defect in structural integrity could bring it all down. That's why we needed something powerful and extremely efficient to monitor it day and night.
You're saying the Hiron Project is some kind of advanced computer?
Yes, I suppose you could say that.
Thank you for your honesty. The information is safe with me, don't worry. Here's your data chip.
Ah, perfect. You don't know what this means, Mr. Jensen. Your help has been invaluable. Thank you. Even though this was a favor for Mr. Darrow, he believes you should be duly rewarded. Here is a payment in credits. I'm sure Mr. Darrow will wish to congratulate you himself. Expect to hear from him soon.
Alright. Corporate warfare, and we also got a ladies' man achievement. Okay. Cool, so that's that done. So I think we just have the one main quest now? Yeah. Alright, so let's make our way back over to that sewer area.
Seems David has a flair for choosing his people, Mr. Jensen. You have done me a great service today.
Glad I could help. Couldn't let information about something as sensitive as the Hiron Project get in the hands of the wrong people.
No. No, we couldn't. So, Meng Yao told you about the project, I see.
A little.
I'm afraid words can't do it justice. To fully comprehend the ramifications of what's been created in Panchaea, you'd have to see it for yourself. And who knows? Perhaps one day you will.
Alright. So let's get back over to this little corner. Wait, where was the sewer? I don't... Where? Oh, never mind. Okay, we were going the... Yeah, okay, this is where I thought we were going. Because this was the sewer that was across from... somewhere. It was this one. It's weird that it's not showing up on my map there. So that's that dead end that I keep on walking into. Oh yeah, it was a sewer grate down here, wasn't it? Was it? Yeah, I think it was. Fuck, like everything... Wait, what? Where? Hold on. Where the fuck was it? There it is. Okay. Everything's just down in this little corner of the world. Alright, so go through here, go up this ladder. We were able to almost jump that entire ladder length. Alright, off to the old noodle factory.
You one of Tong's boys?
No. I just like
I
hanging
love
out
the
in
echo.
sewers because they smell better than what I eat for breakfast. Any other stupid questions?
Not yet. But if I come up with one, I'll be sure to ask. Where's the kid?
We thought he was in the upper city, holed up nice and tight inside the bell tower compound. But as it turned out, the fox got nervous. Didn't like the look of Tong's flex stick, so they moved his son someplace safer.
What could be safer than inside bell tower headquarters?
You're about to find out, Migrant. They're holding him just around that corner in the basement of an old noodle factory. Won't be easy getting him out either, because the men guarding him aren't your typical bell tower police. These are warriors, specially trained, heavily augmented.
I have a feeling I may have met them before. If that's the case, you got an escape plan?
You are the escape plan, my friend. Didn't Tong tell you? If Bell Tower finds out anyone else is involved, things are going to get very ugly in Lower Hengsha.
So Tong's willing to risk his kid's life on one man's abilities?
Not necessarily. When you get to Tong's son, give him this. He'll know what to do with it. Now get going. Wouldn't want you to
Unknown
miss your next
handheld
ride.
device. Oh man, a whole pile of these automatic unlocking devices. I've got so many of those now too. Jesus. We've got, yeah, we're at like 23 of those or something. That's 20, 23. I don't think there's any more scattered around here. No. All right. Let's get as deep in that sewage as we can. Start wall punching. Typhoon ammo. Now I see you guys on the mini map somewhere. Okay, so we got lasers there. Where's the like disabler for that? Okay, there's our guy. So wait, how many? Are there any? Okay, so the other ones are kind of. I want to get this guy before he gets past this corner, because I suspect that they're like, yeah, there's a couple of them right there. Okay, that guy's breaking off. Oh, nope. So yeah, if we can do this next time he breaks off, then we should be able to get those two at once, duck behind a corner and get him before we're entirely done there. I like how it just like arbitrarily made those guys. Ooh, not. No. Why is he going that way? I hit the wrong button. Where's my candy bar? There we go. Okay. So those guys are all gone. Shotgun cartridges. Like, theoretically, I could have just entirely ignored those guys, but, I mean, that's not fun. Yeah, being able to look through walls here is actually pretty handy. Now, that guy is standing on exactly... Oh, I should probably turn this off so that my energy actually refills. But I think he will probably stay there. What I don't understand is why that has to be lethal, but I guess it just has to be that way. I didn't get a choice. That was just a single press. And it was just like, oh, you want to punch through this wall, and then it... Like, it's not like we broke the wall and killed him in the process. We broke the wall and then broke his neck. There was no reason we couldn't break the wall and then knock him out. Fucking... That is something that is kind of fucked up.
Access granted.
Alright. In here, we'll open that door to that cell. We'll turn off the cameras so we can see someone in that one. It's interesting that this isn't playing a different song. Nuke virus, stopworm. Is there anything? Just got a piece of bread there. All right. Let's talk to Tong's son.
Tong's kid.
So my mother keeps telling me, but you are neither bell tower nor Chinese. Am I to assume my honored father is covering his back by sending you in to spring me instead of his harvesters?
Wise assumption. Let's get out of here.
I don't think so. Last time I checked, Bell Tower had a lot of firepower out there. You may have been able to slip past them with ease, but I'm thinking it's safer in here. No offense, American.
None taken. I wasn't crazy about the odds myself, but when I questioned it, I was told to give you this.
Well, well. Way to go, father. This changes everything. Assuming they
Echo is atrocious here.
You ready to go?
Alright, let's ask about the kidnapping.
Tell me something first. How the hell was Bell Tower able to nab you?
Whatever do you mean?
Come on, kid. I may not be 100% up on the triads, but I'm betting your dad's not far from becoming a dragon head. I find it highly unlikely that the local authorities could just waltz in and take off with his son.
Under normal circumstances, you would be right. But in this case, I'm the one who waltzed over to them.
You volunteered to be kidnapped? Why?
Let's just say, my father and I do not share the same love of augmentations. I find them dangerous and not something our family should be putting so much trust in. But father expects me to... how do you say it? Follow in his footprints? So a change of scenery is required.
I'm not following you.
Tong Si-hung would never willingly allow his only son to leave his side. I needed a way to convince him that I had to leave Hengsha immediately.
So you orchestrated the kidnapping. You're playing with fire, kid. By pitting the triads against Bell Tower, you've put the entire population of Lower Hengsha at risk.
That may be true. But you are here to rescue me, aren't you? So my plan seems to be working this far.
Right. And sometimes the more power you think you have, the more quickly it slips from your grasp.
I will try to remember that, American. Are you ready to go now?
It's an oddly familiar quote. Let's
I
ask
feel
about
a
the
lot more
device.
confident about things if I knew what the device was and exactly what you intend to do with it.
You mean they didn't tell you? Not surprising, I suppose, given how much father enjoys his little secrets. I assume you've noticed how his harvesters like to repurpose existing technology?
If you mean steal it from other people and sell it to new customers, then yeah, I noticed.
Not necessarily a practice I approve of, but not everything gets resold. Sometimes it is taken apart and reassembled into something more useful. A handheld version, for instance, that doesn't need to be implanted in the human body to work.
You're still not telling me what that thing is.
Easier if I just show you. So, shall we leave?
Yeah, but stick close. I have to get you back to your father in one piece.
Yeah, but stick close. Your father and I have some unfinished business to take care of, and it all goes to shit if I don't get you back to him in one piece.
Don't worry about that. I'll make sure father sticks to his promise. Maybe even get him to throw in a little extra. But as grateful as I am for your assistance, from here on in, it's every man for himself. See you later.
Alright, so yeah, he had a little cloaking device, which we actually saw in his email there before we left. Oh, he's got a candy bar in his toilet. We also got a practice point, and also we got a ghost bonus, so that's cool. Alright, so... yeah, what is the deal with thermal armor? Reduces damage by 15%. Yeah, this is just like straight damage reduction. So those ones would be kind of useful, but like also I don't get shot that much, so I don't know. Maybe I want the extra sprint. Let's go for the extra sprint. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, yeah, whoa. I like how that light above the door also doesn't render. That's really weird. In fact, you can even see like the door frame renders at slightly different times sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's a big boy there. Hold on. I'm gonna do a little bit of this. Is there someone in there? Yes, there is. It was a cloaking device.
If anyone is hiding here, you better come out.
Sounds like you're chasing after ghosts again.
Who's there? Take it easy. No one's here.
I'm gonna get spotted in like 0 seconds. I hate that that triggered everything. Consciousness is overrated. Two shots. Retreat and Reveille. Kong's crew gathering en masse. Informant suspects op location compromised. VIP remains priority. Solid copy of sit reps. Singapore just delivered a shiny new carrot to Harvester Hideout. Yeah, I really just like 1, 2, 3 popped him there. Wouldn't be surprised if next time we see him, Tong Senior is sporting a new arm. Super 6-9er VIP secure remains Royal PITA. Super 6 Bravo nearby. Shot him over request for soda. Advise VIP quarantine and escalation of authority. Nearly shot him over request for soda. Never mind. It's like, wow, that seems a little extreme. Get some machine pistol ammo, some of that. EMP grenade. Don't mind if I do. We don't have a space for that. Is there anyone left in here? I don't think so. I don't see him on the mini-map. I think there's someone like upstairs or something. Oh, okay. Yeah, nowhere nearby. Peps energy pack. Haven't used the Peps in quite a while. Okay, no one super close here. Someone around the corner, though. Someone... I don't understand. Like, I see someone on my mini-map, but... I don't see anyone actually here. So that's where we're supposed to go. Got a little... ventilation shaft here. Where does this take us? And alternately, when do I... Oh, okay, this takes us out here. Okay. Surprised I didn't get 100 experience points for going through this vent. Usually they give you that. Got a beer. Oh, those are snacks. I thought those were like ketchup packs. Why can I not grab them? There we go. Oh shit, hello. I cannot believe he didn't actually see me there. Grenade launcher ammo. Alright. What's the deal with... Oh, hello. Well, theoretically... Yeah, we can just walk through here. Although that does consume energy, it looks like. A little bit. So that's like the way out. I'm just curious if there's... Oh yeah, where... I don't know where that door goes. Okay, that seemed trivial. Alright. So, like, do we have a risk of... No, I mean, I guess we're just, like, back out in... Wait, also, hold on. What's the deal? What's the deal with this little balcony here? Just a little... nothing? Alright. So we gotta get out of here. Oh, some weird lag. Alright, I imagine we're now going back to the Harvester hideout. Right? Tong Jr. is free. It says he'll make it home on his own. Hope he's right. But either way, Tong Sr. needs to hold up his end of our bargain. Alright, yeah, so we're just headed straight back to the other part of town. Okay. Here's the limb clinic. Can I use these little barricades as a way to jump up here? I sure fucking can. So we're now in the right zone. Oh wait, this isn't. Oh, god damn it! Waste my time going up the ladder, then I waste my time watching a stupid cutscene going down the ladder. Okay, into the Harvester hideout. Guess I go through here. Down and around. Should be over here somewhere. Can I get there through this bathroom? What's the deal with this? Is this a secret tunnel to where I need to go? It is not. But it is a fun hole I punched in the wall. Yeah, there should be a ladder around here somewhere. There it is. Okay. Let's just do a real save before we go in here, just because I don't know. Often they make you do these things, like at the ends of missions and stuff. Alright.
You have talent, Jensen. You ever need a job, you tell me. I'll hook you up.
I take it the kid made it back in one piece.
He says I owe you a weapon. I always repay my debts. With interest.
Alright. Settle for you telling me what you know versus that's one debt paid. Okay.
That's one debt paid. Now tell me what you know.
Bell Tower keeps 2 ships in port. They think nobody notices, but I keep an eye. Every couple of days, one of them loads up in the middle of the night and sails out.
Heading where?
A wise man doesn't ask. I just know the Heizen Su pulls out tonight. And where she make port, I bet you find your scientists.
That's a whole lot of maybe, Tong.
True. But maybe you lucky more times than I can count.
Bell Tower runs tight security. How do you expect me to get on their ship?
One of my boys will leave a package inside a locker for you in an equipment shed. You find it, we talk, and I tell you what to do next.
I'll be waiting with bated breath, I'm sure.
Alright. We gotta get to the port. So he gave us a grenade launcher. Not like wildly concerned about actually taking it. I mean, I guess I could dump some garbage, like maybe a machine pistol that I don't need. I'm assuming this is a much larger object than that. Let's get rid of the shotgun too. Oh wow, it like entirely rejigged my inventory to make that work. I don't know why. I guess because it's 3. It's interesting that this game will do that for you though. Rejig it to like make it work. I feel like I want his laser rifle more though. Take your laser rifle. Ammunition intensive, but packs a punch. Sustained beam can be moved around to hit multiple targets with a single burst. I guess not compatible with sound compressor, sound suppressors. I guess we probably don't have any ammo for it, do we? Oh, never mind. We actually do. All right, yeah, I'll take the I'll take your laser actually, Tong. Thank you for that. All right, get hit with another one of those. Let's just quickly go over to this computer again, just for no particular reason. This one to T Tong. All right, so just minor glitches, that's all. So we are now going to the port. Wait, hold on. Was this a door that just like took us to the port? Inside like 10 centimeters away? Oh, no, okay. Oh, yeah, it did. Okay, alright. Just like moments away, there was a door. Happened to take us exactly where we needed to go.
Stay away from the bell tower boys patrolling the streets.
Look at this guy with his hat. And this guy with his hat.
I have said, I don't
Oh,
know.
this is a
Look
salesman.
at the computer and see for yourself.
Yeah, I'll clear out some shit out of my inventory. Revolver ammo we don't need. Shotgun cartridges we don't need. Machine pistol ammo we don't need. Grenade launcher ammo, well, we're not using the grenade launcher, so I'll sell that. Automatic unlocking devices, we'll keep those. Alright, and what are you selling? More EMP grenades. Cooling system? Okay, that can't be used here. I'm gonna buy that. I might be able to still put that on my pistol. I'm not sure.
Bye-bye.
Let's see. Oh, we can put that on a laser rifle. Let's put that on a laser rifle. Why not? I might actually keep... Oh, we've got a full, like, jar of bullshit there.
Tell me something, my wife. Why is it that everyone with Augs got hit by that glitch? Not all augments are made by the same company. They don't all use the same chips.
Or do they? So yeah. We're probably going to hold on to that laser rifle because they're pretty good from what I remember. Yeah, the fedoras are something else. Throw out trash. Alright, so we are trying to get over here. I could shoot out that camera. Okay. By the equipment shed, which is probably that over there, if I had to guess. Or maybe this is just the gate room. Gate hut. Gate building. Gate. Okay, let's hack this computer. Security rating 2. Boom, boom.
Access granted.
Okay. Harvester's on the move. Hey, Chung, this maybe nothing, but keep your eyes out open tonight. I thought I saw one of them Harvester thugs sneaking around outside the gate, and the CO says we've got him by the balls right now, but something tells me Tong Si Hung is not the kind of gangster who will sit still for something like that. Last thing we need right now is Harvester trouble. Attention Bravo Squad, we are go for transport, 0300 tonight. Wait for the day staff to leave, then Chung and Najiri will secure the gates. No one in or out until all the cargo is loaded. The ship sets sail, and this place looks new again. Belarus, Sanchez, you're in charge of cargo transfer. I want those storage units cleaned out and the life pods loaded up double time. No screams this time. You know the drill, people. Let's do this. Alright, then we got an ammo thing. I'll take those. We got a security computer. Security 1, though. Like, fuck out of here. Fucking flawless there.
Access granted.
Okay, so let's turn the camera off. Let's turn this to enemies. Let's open the gate. And we will just walk away. Who will pay for what exactly? So I saw a bot there? Yeah, that's my... It's a bot and it's my friend.
I'm going to find you. He's around here.
Pop, pop. So there's like a sniper laser. That's what you get for turning around. Retrieve Tong's package from the shed. Alright, what do we got going on? We got another security computer here, which we should be able to use to probably turn off the rest of these cameras, or at least the one that I shot out, probably.
Access granted.
Okay. Oh, we got more turrets attached to this one. So, more mayhem to be caused here. Let's see, what's in this one? Okay.
Access granted.
Boom, got a whole lot out of that one. Let's see. This is the same email we saw before. Departure log updated. Today's departure log. Port of Hanming, PRC. Departing from Port of Hanming, arriving at Port of Hong Kong. Departing Port of Hanming, arriving at Arctic Sea Installation. Part of Port of Hanming, Port of Cairns, Port of Hanming to Singapore. Okay. Sit rep. No change to mission directive. Bravo Squad still go for 0300. However, Super 6 team confirms VIP has been lost. Harvester cooperation is thus no longer guaranteed. Don't know how he did it, but it looks like Tong got his kid back. His obvious next move will be to slip him out of the country. Highly doubtful he'll use our port to do it, but heightened security is advised. So there's still, like, some fucking massacre going on out here. Pocket secretary on that guy, apparently. Storage unit B, we got a code. As for your suspicions, don't worry about it, Hung. I've already looked into it and all is fine. You're a valuable client to this port, but you aren't paid to be a watchdog. So try not to get involved in Bell Tower's dealings. Foreman Shu told me to ask for the new code storage unit B. Could you possibly send it when possible? If you please allow me another moment of your time. You're an honest and honorable man, so I feel it's my duty as a concerned citizen to inform you of suspicious activities by Bell Tower mercenaries. Heard reports from your night crews concerning strange sounds and goings-on from some of the storage units. There's much curiosity about what they're shipping on board those boats. Do not wish to raise an alarm, but I fear you may be playing host to something illegal. Another pocket secretary. News terminals. Oh, okay, so that was the code for that computer that we just got to. Another pocket secretary. Everyone's got fucking pocket secretaries. 35 pods to load. Would be best if your cleaning staff doesn't walk in and surprise us. Temporary access code 4589, whatever. Okay. Oh, we got a sniper up on the rooftops there. Hold on. Let's turn this off. More candy bars. Sewer access, okay. Tong's explosive package.
You sure could teach my boys some tricks, Jensen.
Tong? How did you get this frequency?
Ancient Chinese secret. Now listen. You're going to plant that package in Administrator Wang's office. Put it on the bastard's desk and trigger it. Sound good?
Sounds like I'm doing you a favor. How does it help me?
The explosion should distract the guards. Then you hop in a cargo pod and off you go. But you only got one shot. No turning back once you trigger that thing, you get me?
I got you. Only set it if I'm ready to go.
Alright. You gotta be careful of that sniper up there. I don't know if I can get him with my pistol from here. I feel like that's probably out of range, right? Oh, maybe not. Wow, okay. And, like, think about this. I haven't done any upgrades to my, like shooting abilities in any way. I've upgraded this pistol a whole bunch, but, like, I haven't done anything to, like, with any of these shooting augs, like the aim stabilizer, or, because that's, like, while moving. When are you shooting while moving? It's not how you play this game. I mean, I guess you could, but it'd be the wrong choice. Recoil reduction, doesn't matter. One shot, one kill. Oh, that is not a friend. I'd say shooting while moving. We've got this code, but we're gonna just hack it, because that way we get experience.
Access granted.
Alright. Got ourselves another security. Get the fuck out of my way. Another security computer here. Which, of course, we're gonna hack. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Access
And we're in.
granted.
No turrets or anything connected to this one, but we can turn that camera off, of course. Oh, what's in your drawers? Stun gun. More emails to read. Emails, the most important thing in the world. Shit. Where are we going even? I'm gonna do a little bit of that just to speed things up a little. Oh, shit.
Access granted.
0.1 second left. Alright. Lousy place. June, I just had a run-in with a bell tower soldier. As usual, he tried to speak to me like I was a dog. This time I just couldn't sit back and accept it. Told him to show some respect, but he laughed. He said I was lucky he wasn't the one loading cargo pods tonight. I don't think we can continue to be silent about what's going on here any longer, June. But who will listen to us? I'm so afraid. I share your concerns, I really do. I'll try to speak to Administrator Wang today. He's under a lot of pressure and perhaps as scared as we are, but I still believe he's a man of honor. Departure logs. Oh, I guess we know that one of these is leaving at 0300 hours to Singapore, so this is presumably the boat we are going on. Warehouse access. Heijun Zhao Zhu will be debarking very early tomorrow morning. Please make sure that his crew has full access to the warehouse before you leave for the evening. And mate, might suggest that you also leave the premises promptly at 1800 hours. You're a sensitive woman, and I'd not like for you to encounter more unpleasantness than necessary from our clients. Okay, so this is just like a big ol' warehouse here. What the fuck? What? Oh, shit. So there's that thing showing us where they last knew we were. I guess that was like an ambush. Oh shit, we're about, speaking of ambushes. Oh shit! He came around the other way. Oops. Well, we'll get him soon enough here. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on. Oh, wow, okay. No, we actually have to continue from back here. That's weird that none of my quick saves worked beyond this point. I don't exactly understand the quick save situation because, like, they work sometimes, but then other times, like right now, like it flashes red, but I don't know why. Oh, this guy's like underneath me. What the fuck? Oh boy, this is going very slowly here.
Access granted.
Okay, that's still turned to there. Let's turn these cameras off. Guess we'll hack this computer as well. Okay.
Access granted.
This one, storage unit A. You can use storage unit A, but only for 24 hours, and only if you sweep it clean as soon as your guests are gone. I mean, really clean this time. Some of the day guys are getting nervous. 7785 will get you in. That's that. Help a fellow out. EPAV, I figure we've got about 8 hours to get the cargo out of the storage sheds, into the warehouse, and nailed up tight into those life pods before the ship sets sail. Another 2 hours to clean up all signs of illegal activity before Wang's day guys get back. Any chance you're good with a forklift? Because Sanchez drives like shit. Alright, so obviously last time we had a little oh shit. We had a little problem with oh hello. With that helicopter that kind of showed up as we entered the warehouse. So I would like that not to happen this time. Gonna hack this. How the fuck did we get detected there?
Access granted.
Okay, that gets us in here. Let's turn off anything that's left. Not gonna hack into the other one this time. I just don't give a shit.
Access
Okay.
granted.
Oh, we're actually really... Oh, and we actually got one. Alright, so yeah, where are we putting this praxis? Put it into 2.5 more seconds of sprinting. I guess let's just do that. And before we get into this next room, we'll do a real save. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? I was like able to target him, but he like didn't actually target. Also, it's weird because like fuck. Let's load that latest save, and we'll try that again. Because yeah, I can like press up against the wall, but then I can't like poke out, so I can't actually shoot things, which is weirdly annoying. Like I want it to be pressed against the wall, but because you can't do like an aim down sights when you're not in against the wall like that. Okay, that was a pretty much perfect shot right there. And these things suck for being behind because you actually can't really see past them. Pretty sure that... What? There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Shit. Stupid bullet travel time. Oh, this guy is asking for death. I feel like that. Oh, there's like one guy left somewhere. He's just kind of to the left of me here somewhere. There he is. So yeah, there we go. That quick save went through. Oh, hello. Let's just hop on top here. Is there any way for me to get down in here from the top? Doesn't seem like it. That's weird. Oh, never mind. There it is. Alright. Security rating 2. We're starting there. We've got clearance down this way. Wait, what? Oh, I just did something. I think I accidentally used a stop.
Access granted.
1 OS. Across everything. Lousy place. June, I just had a run-in with a bell tower soldier, and as usual, he tried to speak me. Okay, we've seen this email. Alright.
Access granted.
Purchase order. Ding. Contact Shinming Manufacturing immediately. Tell them that the last shipment of cargo pods they delivered to us had faulty regulator units. How can Bell Tower expect us to deliver fresh products to their client if enough oxygen is not available during transport? I want a repairman out here within the week and 25 complimentary pods sent over to us ASAP. Wang. What are these mysterious pods they're using that need oxygen? Let's hack yet another computer. So from here we can get along to there. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Access granted.
Nah, we didn't quite get that. I should have nuked that top right one. Tong Jr., Wang, tell your men to be on the lookout for Tong's son. Word is he slipped our net and may be trying to get off the island. If anyone finds him, we can talk about a reward. CM. Illegal activities. Administrator Wang, so I'm begging you to do something with Bell Tower. There's so much grumbling among employees. Many claiming to have been captives and being... many claiming to have been seen captives being shipped to Singapore and the far north. Can we not stop them from engaging in their illegal kidnapping schemes? Very well, Wang. Seems you've finally taken a stand in this issue. I can respect that. It is unfortunately the wrong stand, as you will no doubt come to discover in due course. This is from Hive Master, which is Tong. Alright. Are you ready to leave Hengsha Island for good? Because once you place the bomb, there will be no turning back. Let's go.
Shit.
We're on a combat mission, so we're not wearing our jacket. We usually don't have our jacket on when we're like actually in combat. It's only really when we're like walking around the city and stuff.
So that distraction wasn't just for me, was it, Tom?
The Tracer.
Richard, I'm going off the grid for a while. Not sure how long.
Why? What are you up to, Jensen?
Following a lead.
And where exactly is this lead taking you?
You there! Get that cargo, clear the fire! We're pulling out now! Load and secure those bombs!
Answer me, Jensen. Where are you going?
Hell if I know, Pritchard. Hell if I know.
All right. Welcome to the Missing Link DLC, now integrated with the actual game.
Megan.
No Megan here, I'm afraid. Though I admit I'm curious who she might be. Who are you? And what are you doing on my ship?
Bell Tower keeps 2 ships in port. They're going to plant that package in Administrator Wang's office. Then you hop in a cargo pod and off you go. And where she make port, I bet you find your scientist.
You're the cruise director? Because I've got a complaint.
You think you're funny, do you? Well, let's see how funny you feel after Lieutenant Keitner gets through with you. Lieutenant?
It's useless to resist. This chair has a built-in EMP field generator. Your Augs are nothing but dead metal right now.
Is that so?
No doubt they will have reset to
Oh,
factory
his head
zero.
is fucked up.
You need a limb clinic.
You can't have it both ways, you know. You can't play the good cop when you've been playing the bad cop.
You think you're clever, don't you? But this ship is heading to a bell tower naval base, a military facility for the confinement and interrogation of unprivileged belligerents. And when we get there, we're going to take you apart.
You can always try. You'll have to get me there first. Unprivileged belligerents? Can't wait to see how that looks on my resume.
You'll have to get me there first.
You're outnumbered and outgunned. I don't think it'll be a problem. Still, when they found you in that cargo container, you did manage to take out a number of highly trained men. Tell me something, Hotshot. Do you enjoy taking people's lives?
Just to keep me awake at night when I do, or not if I'm given the choice. So this is kind of like some setup from what I remember. Because this was basically standalone DLC that slotted into a part of the game that was basically just skipped over. And so this was originally entirely separate. So let's say... say not if I'm given the choice.
Given the choice.
Oh, but you had a choice when you decided to blow up our port.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Like hell you don't. We may not know who you are, yet, but Burke's running your profile as we speak. High-grade combat spec augmentations, built to be somewhat unnoticeable so you blend in with the civs. Someone spent an awful lot of money creating you.
Lucky me.
So I guess the real question is, are you a terrorist? Or some kind of corporate thief?
Would you be happier if I told you I'm neither, or shut off the EMP generator? We'll find out.
Shut off the EMP generator. We'll find out.
You have absolutely no idea of the shit you're in, do you? Rifleman Bank Station is a black site. It's off the grid. No one will come and rescue you. No one even knows where it is. You'll be dropped into a deep, dark hole and never see the light of day again. Stew on that for a while, tough guy. Commander Burke and I are returning to the base. Keep a close eye on him. You've secured his gear?
Yes, sir.
Locked in one of the rooms upstairs, sir.
Good. Then you have your orders.
Richard. Are you there? Richard? Damn it.
Alright. Escape and find my equipment. So yeah, we have nothing. We have nothing. Well, I mean, just like the default stuff. Getting out of the frying pan. Captured by Bell Tower when I tried to stow away on their ship. Not exactly my best day, but something's unlocked my restraints, and apparently my gear's been stashed in a locker room upstairs. Time to find it and make good my escape. So obviously we can go right out that door. Actually, can we? Kind of tempted to hack this and then go through that vent.
Once they get the prisoner in detention, he'll spill his guts or they'll spill them for him.
I'm not sure. This one's not like our usual unlocked. Did you hear how it went down when they found him? They took 8 guys. Plus all the
Access granted.
equipment they took off. But what about those augments?
Well, it's none of your business who he is. You just have to guard him until the transfer. And by the way, watch yourself. If you go and choke on unlawful belligerents like you just did in front of the wrong guy, you might join him in lockup. So shut up and keep watch.
Alright. So we'll just go through here. Is there anything over this way? Okay, so I think that's... abandoning ship. Immersion suit.
Patrol to Charlie. Anomalous reading in sector D6. Monitor.
I'm gonna need this guy to turn around. Continue that rotation. There we go. Yeah, they're fairly seamless there.
Yeah? Came from over
What do you
there.
want?
Why can I not? There we go.
Leave off. It was nothing.
Oh, wait, hold on. So if I had just gone out that door, I could have done that.
Stop him! What's that? Bust him up.
Well, that wasn't... Oh, hello.
I don't like this at all.
Investigation into Hangshot Port explosion. Pirates ousted from Flotilla Town.
I heard him.
I don't like this at all.
Checking it out. Come on out!
Get him too. Alright, well, I mean, it's something. Now we have a gun. And a pocket secretary. To all units currently assigned guard duty by our new guest. By the time you get this, I teach you to finish shoring up security in the lower decks and holds, as per Commander Burke's request. We're still in the process of performing a fresh rollover on all access codes, so I'll be dispatching those as they come through. Unfortunately, engineers somehow managed to upgrade the wrong keypad outside the interrogation room. So we're going to pull a double patrol down there until we get this asshole off the boat, just to be safe. First batch of codes, blah. Also, it seems the installation of that ridiculous EMP chair is wreaking havoc on the auxiliary grid, because we're currently receiving reports of intermittent power failure in subsectors. If you notice anything go offline, report it immediately to your supervisor so we can dispatch a team to fix it. Yeah, it was just not well put together, not well installed. We're gonna hack this anyway. I just choked on spit. We can't do that. But we do have the code. is over this way? Anything? Okay, another door here. We do have that code. Can I hack this? Yes, I can. Oh, God.
Access granted.
Gone now. Must have scared him off.
That guy's over here somewhere. There he is. So I could pop him in the head. Probably should be a little bit cautious here. I'm just gonna go up that ladder. Alright, so we're trying to get over there. I was gonna go, but then this guy started heading over this way.
Landing pad for liftoff. Rifleman bank station control confirmed.
Bonk. Or pocket secretary. Laser grid code 4867. We retroactively plugged in the IDs of everyone with security clearance. You should be free to pass through without setting off alarms.
Holding for dog confirmation.
Okay, so apparently we can't go through that door. Got a vent up there. Oh, hello. Chaps. I can't move any of this stuff. Oh, no, these are movable. Why am I going through here?
Thrusters fall back, slowing to 5 knots.
So that's where that was. There's 2 guys in there. See them on my mini map. Wait. Oh, is this not the same room? Okay, apparently not.
Adjusting main ballast tanks. Drop and draft 2 meters.
I don't know where I'm going. I'm just wandering. Pocket secretary. Gear drop. He's not saying anything, but I think you're right. Maybe on the same side. Just hope he can be convinced regardless. Leaving now. Gears in compartment 01, D01, code 1923. Don't forget to spike the camera.
Thrusters fall back, slowing to 5 knots.
Okay. I don't know if there's... Like, I feel like there's... Oh, never mind. Yeah, okay.
Clear landing pad for liftoff.
Well, I guess we'll go through here.
Control confirmed.
All right. So here's our clothes. Unintelligible garble.
Pritchard, is that you?
I'm unlocking the door to the...
You're
Some sort
breaking
of
up.
Russian voice.
Fine.
Alright, so I think we just got... Yeah, we got... most of our ship back?
Thrusters full back. Slowing to 5 knots.
Okay, so... Yeah, I guess we, like, don't have our ammo. But aside from that, we have our main shit, and I just dropped that. We didn't get our AUGs back. Oh, there's our... some of our stuff. Practice kits, alright. Alright, so now we have a pile of practice kits as well. We have 8 practice points, which we will need to figure out how we want to allocate those. So that's a whole thing. Oh yeah, and I guess I could have been using this map. That would have been useful. So I think Pritchard may be trying to contact me. I received a garbled signal from someone when my info link came back online. If I can get to the ship's central communications room, I might be able to use equipment there to reestablish contact. So yeah, I think we should call it here for today. Tomorrow's Thursday, so no stream. But we will continue on Friday and make our way through the missing link. Yeah, so we are now into some of the weirder stuff. This little section, I'm not sure how this will like link in, because normally this was just entirely separate. So I don't know exactly how that's gonna play out, but we will see. So thanks for watching, and good night.